and welcome back to our last video for our fantasy art lesson. The supplies you're going to need today are you obviously need your composition, what you've already been working on, what you've already drawn, and what you've already used black Sharpie to trace. You also need color pens. Any type of color pens will do. If you have thick ones, thin ones, a variety of different colors. Here are the ones that I have here at home. I have these different ones here. I have thick ones. I have thin ones. The thin ones are right here. I also have some different ones here with that have a bunch of different colors for coloring in animals. You might be using some really vibrant, bright colors depending on the fantasy creature you chose. Joey and I, with our centaur, it's just a half human, half horse, so we're kind of limited to more neutral colors. If you decided to do a fairy or something that has way more colors, yours is going to be a little bit more bright and vibrant, but they're all going to turn out really nicely, I have a feeling. So let's go over what we need to do in order to keep a positive mindset. Once you have your materials, come on back and let's go over this. We are always trying to do our best. If you get frustrated, take a deep breath, take a break, count to 10, whatever strategy you need to use in order to, kind of pull yourself back in and refocus and persevere. Then number 3, we have everyone's art is going to turn out differently. Your artwork is going to be uniquely yours. Keep that in mind. And art is not perfect. So let's have a good time and get started. All of the images are on Google Classroom. If you need some inspiration for colors, go ahead and click on that Google Classroom document in order to cruise through the different pictures to give you some inspiration there. Otherwise, go ahead and get started. I am going to be using this color right here to color in my part human. You can use any colors you decide for the skin color if you're doing a centaur as well, or for the horse, any color you see fit will work. And we are practicing staying in between the lines, doing our very best, and having a time right now to center yourself in your art, enjoy yourself, and escape. So this is a great time to put music on. It's also a great time to maybe be chatting with someone in your family about your day. It's a great time to have alone time also, if you just want to have some a quiet space with no noise whatsoever. Whatever works for you. Can even be, in a Google chat with a friend who's doing this as well. And you could be talking about your art or about your day. But we are in 6th grade now. We know how to stay coloring in the lines. We know how to persevere and just keep strong and keep going. So I'm coloring in his torso right now, and his abdominal area, his 6-pack that I think looks like a Ninja Turtle shell. And it's going to kind of gradually go into the body of the horse. So I'm going to shift colors there when I do that. So I'm going to keep going with my human part. I'm going to finish the whole human area, and then I'm going to move on to the horse area. Just because I picked this color for the skin does not mean that you need to pick this same color. You can go lighter, you can go darker. It's really your call. If you're doing a centaur, if you're doing another creature, feel free to use the colors that you choose. Obviously, right? This is your art. Joey, did you have anything you wanted to add? This is going to be a really short video. Anything you wanted to contribute? Any tips, hints?
No.
No? Are you using different colors?
Yeah.
Between the tail and the horse? Joey decided to start with his horse. So you want to tell him what colors you chose for the main body of your horse?
Brown.
And then is it a lighter brown, darker brown?
Darker brown for my. So actually it's like the normal brown, like that you'd find in like a pack of crayons.
Okay, and what about the tail?
That's a darker brown.
So you went a little bit darker with the tail?
Mhm.
So Joey, this is what I was telling them about just now. If they're doing a centaur, see how the human skin right here is going to transform into the horse. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a straight line across. It can be like a jaggedy line so that you could see the transition, right?
Mhm.
So I can go lighter, darker into my horse. It's my call. I think I'm going to go into my horse using this brown right here. And here, look, I'm like making it nice and jagged into between my human body and my horse's body, because it's not abrupt. You'll see here, it's there's a nice little transition that goes, that's not just a straight line. Okay, so I can come down here. I can use a variety of colors with my horse if I want. If I want to give my horse some spots, I can do that. It's really up to you as the artist. The hoofs are generally dark, like a darker black or gray. And then, like Joey said, he's doing a darker brown for his tail. I think I might even do like a black for my tail. But what I want to make sure you're doing is you're taking your time, you're doing your best, and you're not doing it super fast to the point where you see a bunch of white that's left uncolored. So let's be really intentional to color everything in entirely. I'm coming down my horse's legs. I'm not sure if Joey and I really need to just keep this video going for you guys. I think you guys know the gist of it. Please make sure that your name is on the back, written nicely and neatly, and so that it can be read and we know whose is whose. Make sure you clean up your workstation when you're all done. It's your job to clean up, not the adults in your home. And then paper clip your finished artwork to any other finished artwork you have so that you can turn it in at the next material handout date. So here's where I am. Can I show him, Joey, before we sign off? Because we're going to sign off now. Can I show him where you are?
Sure.
Joey's doing some hair right now. Here, let me just show him where you are. So here's Joey's. He did a lighter brown here, a darker brown. It looks like you're coordinating that brown with the brown of the hair and the bow. And then he's going to come up here and do his body right here. So he's using really, really like neutral colors for this. So it's not going to be terribly colorful in Joey's situation or my situation, but other creatures might be a lot more colorful. So can't wait to see how yours turns out. Please bring it to the next material pickup date, and we will see you for the next lesson.